just going to mount a Canon camera with a stock lens. And first thing you want to do is pick any slot on the bottom. So with the 1/4-20 right here, then just screw your camera in place. So the first thing I'm going to do is adjust the fore and aft position of the camera on the plate. So right now, as you can see, it's sitting a little heavy on the back end. So that means I need to slide the camera forward, just until it sits level. So forward a little bit more. You can see that now we're pretty close to level right there. So then you want to lock that 1/4-20 down. Put that in place. And if you have a quick release plate that you use on all of your camera equipment, then you could also attach that quick release plate right underneath the camera here. And then it's going to be easy to snap your camera on and off and move between shots really quickly. If you're going to change your zoom, then it's going to change the position on this plate. But this is where we're going to have it locked in place right now. So you have your pitch is right next to the camera. This is your pitch motor. Your roll is the one behind the camera, and that's going to balance the horizon. And then your yaw is underneath the camera, or would be above the camera if you're using a stand. If I let go of the camera right now, you can see it's really bottom heavy. I'll show you side angle. So that means that you need to slide the camera up on this pitch adjustment. The way of knowing when it's balanced is if you point the lens up in the air and it holds that position, then you know you're in the right spot. So we'll slide that almost all the way up. And now it's holding that position, pointing in the air. Then tighten that in place. There's also fine-tuned markings right here, so you know what to go back to if you're changing out between different cameras. So pitch adjustment is finished, and now we want to move to the roll axis. So if I let go of the camera right now, you can see it's pretty heavy on my right side, your left side. So that means we need to slide the gimbal to this direction. In order to do that, there's a screw right underneath the roll motor, and you'll loosen that up. And then it slid itself a little bit, so now we're too heavy on this end, so slide it the other way. And this, again, you want to do until it holds a level horizon without the motors needing to be turned on. So go just a little bit more. And a little bit more. The tiniest movement makes a difference. You only need to move it like a millimeter at a time. So we're good there. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that screw right underneath the roll motor. So again, I can put the roll at a 45-degree angle, and it holds that. And it holds it with a level horizon. So this just means the motor is gonna not need to work as hard to balance that movement. So now our roll is balanced, we can move on to the yaw axis. And for the yaw, again, you want to be able to tip your gimbal in any position and have it hold that without it spinning. So if I tip the handlebars right now, we'll tip it forward, and it's wanting to fall with this end heavier. So point the lens at the side at one of the grips and let go, and it's falling, so it's back end heavy, meaning I need to slide the whole system towards me. So there's a little screw by the yaw motor, loosen that up, and then slide the whole system forward. And I am pointing the lens at one of the grips and sliding it forward until it keeps that position. So still a little back heavy, still back heavy. There we go. If I go too far, now we're a little lens heavy. So slide it back just until it'll hold every position. That's good. So go ahead and tighten that screw in place. And now you're balanced for every axis.